Now we have a two-legged pullback, and you can see that here we had a huge run up, and you can see here that the second measure move is finished. And now the only thing which is on our way back up is this trend line. So now we could analyze the smallest measure moves. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the fourth measure move. And now we could also say, well, we could also look for a volume cluster by using the volume profile. And we can do it like this. As you can see, there is one cluster here, which is also the trap level. We can mark it. I don't think this is gonna go to the trap level. Probably what we will see here is there is another confluence level at in this area. I will mark it like this. This is a confluence level, and maybe we see price moving down to this confluence level, and then we could go for a reversal at this confluence level. The other thing we could do would be to wait for this trap level. I think the price is trying to retrace a little bit. There is also a resistance level here. We can check the volatility is 3.5. So, and now let's go. Let's do this. Let's wait for a red candle. If we see a red candle, we can. Exactly. That's what we are looking for.
Order filled.
Now let's check on the volatility, because this is a long one. So don't be scared when you see these kind of reactions, because we are now inside the range.
Order filled.
Exactly. There is a lot of volatility, and they are pushing people out. Today is very volatile. So be be careful with all these moves. Probably we get now a second. Maybe we get a trap here. This could be possible as well. And this is a very strong signal. So they are trying to push price down. Let us check this like this, and maybe we can go for
order filled.
Maybe we can go like this. We can go like this, and now we wait for retracement. So there might be a little bit of yeah, there might be a little bit of rotation here, but don't get fooled by that, because we have actually enough space above. So let's go one.
Order filled.
Now we have this range. And now we have, this could move up very quickly. Now we have a pullback here, but as you can see, there is also a kind of channel that we have to respect. This channel seems not to be a problem, and you can see this these short sellers are just exiting their positions, and just be very consistent with by trailing your stop, because there is a lot of volatility. So don't think that you can be faster by moving your stop. Just put it where you want to exit for sure, and wait for reaction. If price reacts at that point, that's the way it is. Yeah, it's gonna happen again. But I think we are already inside the range, and this shouldn't be a problem. So I would wait for price to develop and to move higher, and which is actually what is happening right now. Now you have exactly, if they react to this pin bar, which is not a great pin bar, but it's inside of the range, it's a good sign. We could also say, well, if this pin bar fails, we could also exit. So this could be one option, but I think price is gonna rotate back up again to this level, which is the oscillation level. And of course, I can be wrong, but if this is the case, we shouldn't touch the stop loss. I think this is gonna rotate back and forth inside this interval, price interval, and exactly, they are pushing price up. So let's see what happens. Yes, exactly. This is exactly happening as I expected. Now we could say, well, this is actually one level. I'd like to see the reaction at this trap level. Maybe we see now there is a double top forming. Well, yeah, there will be some sellers there because it's a red pin bar, a quite nice red pin bar, and they are going to try to push price down. Yes, I'm out.
Order filled.
I'm out. Okay, so that's what it is. They're going to trade this range here and to push price down. It's a very crazy day today because you don't see any price structure which can be used, as we have a lot of ranges. We have this range, we have this second range, we have the channel, we have well, this is also a possibility. If you're gonna go one, do that, but it's probably not gonna work because we have this channel here, and this channel is indicating that there is selling pressure, and we have this pin bar. So maybe we should wait for price to come down, relax a bit, and from there, because this is the range which is actually being used right now. And now we have a kind of a triangle, as you can see here. This is a triangle. This is my risk reward ratio. I'm gonna wait for, actually, let's see what we have left. We have to look left, and I would like to see trap level here. Maybe 2. We can go for 2. Strong push up. No, we wait. They're gonna go to the channel which we have underneath. This is the channel, as you can see, and this channel is here. I will remove it and draw it again so that you can see what I mean. This is the channel, and this is the channel. And now we go, we want to see a trap. This could be also a trap, actually. If we see a strong signal, this could be also a trap. The next trap would be at this level here. I don't think they're gonna go so far because, yes, I mean, we can check on this. As you see, okay. So now, what can we do now? So we see this strong move down. Maybe we could check on the measure moves. One measure move is finished. The second, the third could also be finished soon. If it closes strong, could also be a kind of reaction at a lower line of a channel, which would be this one. And this channel is not interesting anymore. We like to go to the measure move. If we get there, it'll be fine. If not, we can check on volatility and see if we could go long a little bit earlier. This volatility is 3.6, which means 5.5 is great stop loss and target price. Now we go, but I think they're pushing price down, so you can see that. Now we have a retest of the previous trend line, but I like to see, this is the next trend line we have. So they're pushing price down, as you can see. They want to go to the trap level, probably, which is this one. They want to go to this trap level, or maybe they want to go all the way down to this level here. So let me check. We'll remove this. Okay, yeah, okay, this is clear. They're pushing price down, and now we have this third leg, which is this one. This could also be one option. We could also go like this. This is the support level. Maybe we see now a kind of reaction, but as you see, there's a strong move down. So you're gonna no, it's still not the right entry. Just wait a little bit. I don't think this is gonna work. Actually, we have one leg, two legs, three legs. This could work actually, but it's not what I'm looking for. Now we have a strong push down, so I expect price to retest the swing low we got just in a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago. And I would like to see a trap pattern here. If they don't get the trap pattern, well, we'll see. Now we have one, we have two, and we have to see if we can go long in the third. We need to see a third red candle. And there is also kind of channel here as well. So you see that? Exactly. So now they're pushing price down. They're pushing price down. They want to get to the trap level at least. So let's check on next option. Next option would be we want to see price coming down to the trap level. The target price of all sellers is finished because they want to go here. And one option would be to enter it now, but I think it's still very, very, very risky. Yeah, exactly. I want to see sellers now. A little bit more sellers, please. More sellers. I want to see more sellers. I want to see more, please, more. Exactly. Red. We want to see red. We want to see price coming down to the trap level. That's what is very probable. And now we could think of this is a resistance level still. I think this is not going to work. Exactly.
Order filled.
One. This is one and this is two. I'm going to go one more. I think this is going to work quite nice. I think it's worth to risk it.
Order filled.
Now we're going to see. Let's do it like this. Now we are in the trap level. So I don't think they move this thing further down. I don't think so. There is many levels now which you could trade.
Order filled.
If you are interested in price action, you can check out also my book. It's called What Professional Traders Really Use, Price Action. And most of these things you can use for futures, but also for stocks. There is also a free chapter where I explain how to use measure moves, because I think this is one of the tools every trader, professional trader, should know when you don't trade with indicators. Measure moves are the order of the market. Actually, I call them the order of the market. And check on the link below in the description, and you can download the chapter if you're interested on that.
Order filled. Order filled.
Now you can see there is we are trading this range here, and I expect a rotation to the top of the range, and have to check on. There is also a channel here, but I don't think this is going to be something interesting for us. We could also go for one target here. This could also be one strategy to say, well, we sell here one lot, but I don't think they're gonna push price down back down again. So this is not gonna work because we are above this trend line now, above this support level. I think this is still not enough. Maybe I'm wrong. So let's see what happens. Should move back up again, and maybe to break the previous level, this previous level. Let's see what happens. We could also because this is a downtrend actually. We're trading the downtrend. But I don't think this downtrend is going to be so relevant. There must be a reaction. There must be a reaction. Because the top of this range on top is quite relevant actually. So I think we should see a reaction right now. Maybe the channel, we could go like this, and no, I will go top of the range, maybe between both ranges. I think this is very probable target price. And I will go out here as well.
Order filled.
I did it right now. It was not what I wanted to do, but now I have only one contract. Not what I wanted to do. Now we wait. Maybe we see here a reaction. I don't wanna give enough profits away. Top market. If it moves down, I will enter.
Order filled.
There are going to be some oscillations here, so be prepared for that. You see, yeah, this could be a target price. So wait. Yes, wait. No, I don't think sellers are gonna push price so far down. I don't think so. We'd be very, very surprised. Yes, exactly. So it's a good thing. Now we see we have this, and price is reacting to a trend line, which is also a good thing. We can check on what would be if it's very volatile today, so don't move it.
Order filled.
Yeah, very, very, very volatile. Exactly. And now I'm gonna go for the failure of this signal candle. In case there is a signal candle, it would be better because I know many people are going to be trapped at this level. And yeah, exactly. Go short. I want to see sellers here, and I want to see them retesting this channel, this one. And now I want to see a failure of these signals. So this is a very nice signal candle. So if this one fails, this could be very, very strong. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 3. And maybe we should check on this other channel here, and we see confluence here, right? This is a very confluent, very, very, very strong confluence level. And prices coming down anyway. So there is another level here. And yes, I want to see strong candle now. Exactly. Yes. I want to see that. Yeah, I want to see sellers, more sellers. If we see a lot of sellers, we're gonna trade the failure of the sellers. Yeah, exactly. Oh, very nice signal. Very nice signal. So now the question is, what's gonna happen if this fails? Is gonna jump like crazy because there will be so many stop losses here. And the question is if they get price back up to trigger the stop losses. That's a good question. And we have now a new trend line, which is this one. Yes, and look left. Look left. There is also trap level here. If you want to wait for that, it could be a trap level. But you could also trade the failure of these 3 pin bar candles. They are not pin bars, but they are quite strong candles. If you trade the failure of these ones, it's also a potential good trade because the stop losses are going to fuel the movement upward. Exactly. Now I want to see this. I'm going to trade that failure, the first one. Still moving price down. And I'm going to go like this. Now I'm going to go like this. This should jump quite quickly, but anyway, I'm going to go like this, and another one top the range. Let's see if this failure works. Let's see if this failure works. Should work, actually. I think it should work. Oh, kind of trap here. They tried a trap. Yes. Okay. I think this is gonna move quickly. This could go to the top. Let's see how the reaction. If we see a strong reaction.
Order
here.
filled.
Yes, exactly. We see that. stop losses are getting triggered here, here, here. So it would be strange if they get price back down again, because it's very strong. This is too strong. Yeah, I will do that. I'm gonna hold the trade because these are so many stop losses. So I don't think they're gonna. Yes, exactly. I want to see strong push up. And if they move price down, then you know you should. Maybe we get there. Yeah, we need a reaction there. This is the channel. We need a reaction here. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Yeah, reaction. We need a reaction there. No. We need a reaction. I'm not gonna move the stop loss. You just wait. And you need to see a reaction here. Yes, that's the reaction. A little bit stronger, please. Exactly. Stronger, please. Stronger. You need a reaction here. Yeah, stronger, please. Stronger. So we need a strong candle now. Oh, that's not good. No, that's not what we want to see. They look for traps all the time. So there is a trap here. We're going to look for a trap here as well. But I'm not going to move it. I cannot move it. Otherwise, I'm risking too much. I'm not going to move it. Just wait. And that's the way it is. It's a little bit of friction, what you have here. Friction because price not moving so quickly. Yeah, okay. So let's go. Green, grow. Green, green, green. We need green. Exactly. No. Exactly. Now we need a strong one. They're moving price down. You try again and again. Maybe we see now this failure. Failure should also work. Failure here. Yes, exactly. That's what I want to see. And if this is a trap, it's probably okay. No, that's the way it is. It is also kind of a resistance level here. I think this is gonna probably rotate all the time in this interval. And but I think it's good. We have now the stop losses of this. If we get there, we get a lot of stop losses. Yeah, they are moving price down all the time. But I think this is not going to work. I think this is not going to work. It would be strange. No. Oh, you see that? So let's see what happens. We don't move the stop loss. No, this is not a signal. We need stronger green one. A stronger green one. Okay, so interesting. So I think it's going to work at the end, but we have to wait to be patient and see if we get to this trap here and see what happens there. Oh, very strong candle. Yes, exactly. So now it could rotate again. So be aware of that. So now I'm gonna see the PNL because
Order filled.
Okay. Now we are on the right side, and I want to see the next range. I want to go to the next range. This is also a trap level, so maybe they are train traps all the time, but I think they have to go out here quickly.
Order filled.
So that was it, and it was worth to wait. As you can see, that's the thing, and maybe we can do it a little bit more understandable. As you can see, we have kind of a channel, and we have this range. We have the top of the swing high we had previously, and we have another range. So these are stacked ranges. When you have these kind of stacked ranges, one thing you have to do is always to trade on one side of all of them, not in the middle, not in one of them, in the other one, always at one side of all of them. And as you can see, there was a huge movement down, and what I did was to look for signals like these ones signaling a downtrend. A lot of people enter these signals, and I just traded the failure of these ones, of these signals. And of course, you can also trade the signal candle, which is also a very nice one, this one. And I added one more contract to that trade, and it was good. It was a very nice trade from here to here, more or less, with 3 contracts, which is great. Well, the previous context was this one, so we had a huge run, and when you have this kind of momentum, you know at some point price is gonna retrace back down again to a trap level. This one was a trap level, and then from there you can look for some entry signals long